White House Chief Economist Jared Bernstein issuing a stern warning to Republicans who are threatening to use the debt ceiling as a negotiating tool. Very own Jen Schonberger spoke with Bernstein. Jen, good to see you. What did he tell you?
Good afternoon, Dave. Good to see you. President Biden's chief economist, Jared Bernstein, told me in an interview Thursday at the White House, with the economy in transition and headwinds like rising interest rates, now is not the time for Republicans to use the debt ceiling as a negotiating tool. Bernstein told me, quote, "It's always an absolute awful time to fool around with the debt ceiling the way the Republicans have been talking about, but it's even worse now. We've been talking about an economy that's in transition, headwinds which are real. There are obviously risks of different landing scenarios. This is just the absolute worst moment to contemplate own goals." House Republicans who gained control of the lower chamber in January are expected to use the nation's borrowing limit as leverage to push substantial spending cuts, setting up the potential for a standoff that could rattle markets. Several Republicans have said straight up they would oppose raising the borrowing limit if their demands were not met. Bernstein stressed weaponizing the debt ceiling to achieve spending goals is, quote, "the height of irresponsibility," underscoring the reason the debt ceiling needs to be raised is to pay for spending that Congress has already authorized. In prior years, stalemates over the debt limit led to government shutdowns, plunging markets, and in 2011, an unprecedented downgrade of the nation's credit rating. Bernstein doesn't think a recession is, quote, "inevitable next year," though he does see the economy and the job market slowing. The debt limit is expected to be reached sometime next year. Dave?
Would love to hear Kevin McCarthy's New Year's resolution. He is in a tricky spot. Jen, thanks so much. Appreciate that.